Today on Ridge Roamer, the best winter motorcycle gloves that you can buy. In my mind, there's three main things that make a great winter motorcycle glove. First, they obviously have to be warm. Second, they need to be waterproof. And third, they still need to offer great dexterity without being bulky. These winter gloves offer all three of those, plus they have an additional hidden feature. The gloves I'm referring to are the Igniter Pro by Fly. I bought this particular set of gloves 2.5 or 3 years ago. They have held up very well. I've ridden in quite cold temperatures with them, well below freezing, and they have stood out to me as the best winter motorcycle gloves I have ever owned. They give you a very nice case. I like the case for storage. Going over the gloves themselves, I'll pull them out here. Out of the way. They are a synthetic outer with a leather palm. They have the touchscreen compatible fingertips. The leather palm is reinforced and double stitched in the areas that get a lot of wear. There's also a pad here on the palm area. It's a very soft and supple leather. I mean, obviously these are broken in some, but even right out of the box, they were very, very comfortable. They do include some elastic around the cuff, right around your wrist, as well on the side here, so that when you put the gloves on, that will stretch, allows for easy on and off, and then it tucks back tight around your wrist once they're on. The large cuff has Velcro closure and with adjustability, so you can get it tightened down over your outer shell jacket. And then looking at the back of the gloves, there are reflective strips. You've got one there, and then the logo is also reflective. There's also a hard knuckle protector here built in. I like the fact that it's underneath this outer layer, so it really blends in with the glove and doesn't stick out like some of the more aggressive sport bike ones, but still offers that hard shell protection over your knuckles. So they are a curved design. You can see how they're naturally curved, so you don't get any binding like you would if you tried to ride with just a standard winter glove that wasn't designed for motorcycles. That 3M insulation is very thin, so you've got very good feel as far as the dexterity, being able to touch the controls on your switch cubes and still operate everything that you need with good feedback through the gloves themselves. And again, this Hypora outer shell here is designed to be breathable, but at the same time waterproof and windproof, so you have amazing protection on the exposed part of your hand while you're riding. I love the grip and the feel that this full grain leather offers. There are spots that have the suede, and there's also spots that have a little bit of rubber reinforced treatment on the outside as well, so you get really good grip against your throttle. That additional padding is incredible, and then everything while you're riding that is exposed, primarily exposed to the wind and water, road spray, rain, snow, sleet, whatever you might encounter while you're riding in the winter, has that Hypora outer shell on it. So amazing protection, amazing comfort, amazing feel. When you look at the controls, you've got nice rubber raised buttons with plus and minus, an easy press, very nice tactile feel on the buttons, cycle through the 3 different settings, very nice bright LEDs, so even during the day you can see what setting you're on, and they're very easy to reach over with your other hand and turn that on and off as needed. Pulling these back off, as you can see, there are no cords. There's nothing to run to your battery on these to power the heating element. They are actually powered by a lithium-ion battery, and that battery is hidden inside the cuff. There's a little compartment there. You pull that out, unplug it. Once your batteries are out, they do include a wall charger, so you can plug that directly in and it will charge both of the batteries simultaneously, which is very nice. This battery is a 2200 milliamp hour battery, 7.4 volt. It lasts on the full setting with 3 bars all the way up. It lasts about 2.5 hours. In the medium setting, it'll last about 3 hours, and on the lower setting, it'll last about 4 hours. Now I find that I'll typically turn this up when I first start riding, put it on the hottest setting, let the gloves warm up. If it's super cold, I'll run it down on the first setting. But honestly, once my fingers warm up, I typically turn them back off. And then as my fingers get cold again, I'll just click it up 1 or 2 notches. Because the gloves themselves are very warm and very effective even without that heating element. So that heating element just adds to extend into really cold temperatures, or gives you the capability when your fingers do start to get cold to introduce some heat to your glove without even stopping. Once your batteries are fully depleted, charge time is about 2.5 hours. Obviously, if you're charging them every couple of days and maybe you only rode for a couple hours on them and you just want to top it off, it's not going to take that long. But from completely depleted, it is about a 2.5 hour recharge to charge both of these batteries simultaneously. Now, I did tell you that they have the built-in touchscreen. I've had other gloves that claim to have the built-in touchscreen, and it really isn't very effective. So just want to show you here that on these particular gloves, it operates seamlessly, no issue at all. So if you're using your phone for navigation or music and you're still riding with these gloves on, these winter gloves, you still have that capability to interact with your phone via the touch screen. These particular gloves are a size 11, extra large. That is very true to size with what I wear on pretty much every other glove. Don't hesitate to order these online. They do fit quite nicely. And there's my explanation of why the Igniter Pro from Fly is the best winter glove I've ever ridden with. If you'd like to try a set, they run about $200, give or take, depending on where you buy them. I will put a link in the description below. If you're interested in checking them out further, I highly recommend it. Money well spent. They have held up very well. Very, very little signs of wear on these at all over a few seasons of riding. So I highly recommend them. Hope this was helpful to you. Check out some of my other videos for additional content, and have a great day.